Should. So now from this square plate, we are removing the circular portion of maximum diameter. Maximum diameter means a by 2. And this radius will become for me how much? A by 4. From here to here, this distance will become for me a by 4. Now tell me mass of m1 before removing how much? A square. Mass of m2 which is removed will be equal to how much beta? Pi into how much it will be? R square. Ante kada?
Yes, sir.
Mass
Yes.
equals to area into density, again same. Mass is equals to volume into density. Volume is equals to area into thickness. Thickness will anyhow gets cancelled. So R value is how much? A by 4 whole square. This will become for me pi into a square. 4 4 is 60. Okay, so this is the mass of your M2. Achinda?
Yes.
Now calculate the XCM or shift. XCM will be equal to how much for me, beta? M1 X1 minus of your
Yes.
M2 X2 divided by M1 minus of your M2. అర్థమవుతుంది కదా? Is it not
Yes, sir.
easy? Rather than
Yes, sir.
remembering all the formulas. So X1 is origin 0. X2 will be equal to how much beta? Center of mass. Distance will be equal to how much for me? A by 2 root 2. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
this one is value of 0. M2 will be equal to how much for me? Pi into a square divided by 16
16.
into distance is a by your 2 into root 2 from origin divided by this one is nothing but of your a square minus this one is your pi into a square divided by your 16. Okay, so in this one anything is getting cancelled beta. This
Yes,
by
that
a
one.
square a square is getting cancelled. So if I simplify it, this one is pi into your a divided by 16 twos are
Very good, sir.
ఎంత
30.
30. మీ వాయిస్ రావడం లేదు.
Sir, now?
1 pi by your 16 అంతేనా?
Yes, sir.
So now simplify this one, see how much I'm getting. ఇది మైనస్ వస్తుంది కదా ఇక్కడ,
Yes,
because
sir.
this is
Yes,
so
sir.
this one minus of your a into your pi divided by ఇది ఎంత వస్తుంది చూడు.
So 16 minus pi by 16
16
minus
minus pi
pi by
divided by
16.
isn't it, into this one is down 32 into root 2 అంతేనా?
Yes, sir. 32 and 16 we can.
సో ఎంత అవుతుంది అది? మైనస్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ a into pi divided by 16 1 just 16 2s are. So this will be 2 root 2 into 16 minus of your pi. So this is your x shift.
So
Again
now
minus
also
loss.
you can write it as 32 root 2 minus.
16 1 just 16 2s are.
Yeah.
చాలు దీంట్లో విడిచిపెట్టాలి, దీని ఇంకా మల్టిప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
క్లియరా?
Yes, sir.
See this one beta. Number of particles. Number of particles of masses 1 kg, 2 kg, so on at x is equals to 1 meter, 2 meter, so on respectively. First of all, then find center of mass. Then find center of mass. Okay, so XCM. Mass of the first particle is how much for me? 1. This one is also how much for me? 1. So that will be equal to how much for me?
Sir?
1 into 1, 1 square. Ante kada? M1
Yes, sir.
x1 plus M2 x2 plus so on divided by m1 plus of your
m2 plus so on.
so this one will become for me 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square plus
So
all
on.
up to infinity.
And
Divided by m1 plus m2 ante 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus so on up to infinity.
yes,
So
sir.
that is equals to, this is sum of your n natural numbers, square of your n natural numbers. This is your sum of your square of your n natural numbers, and this is your sum of your
Sum of
n natural numbers. So దానికి ఫార్ములా ఏంది స్క్వేర్ కి n into n plus 1 into your 2n plus 1 divided by your 6 divided by sum of your n natural numbers కి ఫార్ములా వచ్చేసి n into n plus 1 divided by 2. ఓకేనా? దిస్ ఇస్ స్టాండర్డ్
yes,
ఫార్ములా. 10th class నేర్చుకుని ఉంటారు. Sum of
yes,
your
sir.
square
Yes,
of
sir.
n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6 divided by sum of your n natural numbers is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So now simplify it. Anything is getting cancelled. You see this n n plus 1 n plus 1 gets cancelled. So answer is coming
And
to be how much? 2n plus 1 divided by, this will become how much for me? 2 ones are, this one is 2 threes are. So this will become for me 3. So XCMOM will be equal to your 2n
2n plus
1
1.
divided by your 3. So please try to remember that formula beta.
Yes.
Okay, na? Okay. And in tomorrow session of a class, we'll start with your conservation of your momentum beta, and we'll try to complete this one mostly by tomorrow session of a class. Okay. And if possible, we'll try to start with your rotational mechanics day after tomorrow. And don't miss any class in this week beta. We have lot things to do. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sure. నాకు ఒంట్లో
Okay,
బాగాలేక
Yes, sir.
ఓకే చలో మాట్లాడండి.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Take care, sir.